We're back. You just tuned in. The LA Laker girls going for $10,000 for the Magic Johnson Foundation. 15 seconds on that clock, please. Good luck, Dana. We ask 100 people these questions. Other than a drink, name something that you ask a bartender for.
A napkin.
Name a way that people get rid of stress.
Massage.
The morning hour when you first turn on your TV.
10 o'clock.
A sport with a season that seems to last forever.
Basketball.
A dangerous holiday.
Christmas.
Turn around! That's 5. Other than a drink, stay right here. Name something that you ask a bartender for, you said? Napkin. Survey said? 18. Name a way that people get rid of stress, you said? The massage. Sir, I've got a lot of stress. Survey said? The morning hour when you first turn on your TV, you said? 10 o'clock, what'd the survey say? Up there with 8. A sport with a season that seems to last forever, you chose? Basketball, survey chose? 29. Okay, a dangerous holiday, you thought? You never know when Kris Kringle's going to hit you with that sleigh, the survey said. All right, look, you can do this. Back with your team. Here it comes. Stay right here, Deetra. Deetra, you look straight ahead. We're going to put 20 seconds on that clock. You are 145 points from $10,000 for a great charity. We ask 100 people these questions. Listen carefully. You can be a hero. Other than a drink, name something that you ask a bartender for.
Change.
Name a way that people get rid of stress.
Exercise.
The morning hour when you first turn on your TV.
9.
A sport with a season that seems to last forever.
Baseball.
A dangerous holiday.
New Year's Eve.
Turn around. Did you do it? Stay right here. You got the cash. Excuse me. Other than a drink, name something that you ask a bartender for, you said? Change, survey said. 11. Snack was the number one answer. A way people get rid of stress, you thought? Exercise, survey said. Bam! 45, the number one answer was exercise. Morning hour, you first turn on the TV? 9 o'clock, survey said. 15. 7 a.m., number one. Snacks, the number one thing from a bartender. A sport with a season that seems to last forever. You chose baseball. Survey chose 38. Baseball, the number one answer. Let me have that little hand. A dangerous holiday, you said. New Year's Eve. If 36 people said it, you are at $10,000 for the Magic Johnson Foundation. What did the survey say?
We were close.
33. 4th of July was number one and would have done it. $5 a point gives you great charity. $9.85. Come out here and hug her. The big board was tough. Don't go away. We're coming right back. 15 seconds on that clock, please. Good luck. We ask 100 people these 5 questions. Name a place you go to where sometimes you purposely dress to show off your body.
To a dance club.
A way to tell that a person has been partying too much.
The way they walk.
Something that everybody usually does every day.
Brush their teeth.
A food even a new bride is sure to know how to cook.
Spaghetti.
Which of your relatives is the butt of most jokes?
Your grandmother.
She said, grandmother at the buzzer. We'll turn around and see how you did. A place where you go to, you're purposely dressed to show off your body, you said. Dance club, survey said. 17. A way to tell a person has been partying too much, you said. The way they walk, survey said. 2. Everybody usually does every day, you said. Brush their teeth, survey said. 33. A food even a new bride knows how to cook. You like spaghetti. Our survey liked. 8 agreed. Which of your relatives is the butt of most jokes, you said? Grandmother. Survey said. Nobody jokes about grandma, but we can do this. Here comes Deetra. You're going to bring this home. You look straight ahead. We put 20 seconds on that clock. You bring home $10,000 for your great charity. We ask 100 people. Name a place you go to where you sometimes purposely dress to show off your body.
Beach.
A way to tell a person has been partying too much.
Circles under the eyes.
Something that everybody usually does every day.
Go to work.
A food even a new bride is sure to know how to cook.
Spaghetti.
Try again.
Eggs.
Which of your relatives is the butt of most jokes?
Uncle.
Turn around. Did you get 140? Stay right here beside me, Beatrice. Scoot back. No, well, you can hug me to a place where you go that sometimes you purposely dress to show off your body, you said. Beach survey said. Big one! 62, the number one answer. Beach. A way to tell that a person has been partying too much, you said. Circles under the eyes, survey said. 8 only. Bloodshot red eyes was number one. Something that everybody usually does every day, you said. They work, survey said. Only 3. Eat was number one. You got 2 to do it in. A food. Even a new bride is sure to know how to cook, you said. Eggs, survey said. 35 eggs, number one. Which of your relatives is the butt of most jokes, you said? Your uncle did. 32 people say it for the $10,000. What did the survey say? Mother-in-law was number one, $5 a point given. $870 to the Magic Johnson Foundation. We're coming back. The big board didn't take any prisoners. Don't go away. We're going for $10,000 for the Boys Brotherhood Republic. And we have the beautiful New York Knicks girls going for the 10, 15 seconds on the clock, please. Good luck. Knicks City Dancers, we ask 100 people these 5 questions. Name something specific you eat that makes you thirsty.
Potato chips.
Something you do for an aching back.
You take pills.
Something you squeeze lemon on or in.
Lobster.
How long should an engagement last?
A year.
An excuse teenagers give for coming home late.
The car broke down.
Turn around, that's 5. Something you eat that makes you thirsty, you said. Potato chip survey said. 23. You do for an aching back. Take pills, survey said. 14. You squeeze lemon on or in. Lobster, survey said.
Good answer.
Bam! 48. How long should an engagement last? You chose. 1 year the survey chose. 55! An excuse teenagers give for coming home late, you said? Car trouble, car breakdown, it makes sense to me. Could it be worth $10,000 for the Boys Brotherhood Republic? What did the survey say? Wow! 55! Put you back with your family, teammates. Come on out here. Take a look right there, Susan. You look, turn around, you need 5. 20 seconds going to that clock. Revealing her answers, we ask 100 people this. Let's see you do it. 5 points for 10 grand. Name something specific you eat that makes you thirsty.
Potato chips.
Try again.
Popcorn.
Something you do for an aching back.
Take a pain reliever.
Try again.
Get a massage.
Something you squeeze lemon on or in.
Crab.
How long should an engagement last?
A year.
Try again.
6
An
months.
excuse teenagers give for coming home late.
Lost my watch.
Turn around. You need 5. Something that you eat that makes you thirsty, you said. Popcorn. Did 5 people say it for $10,000 for one great charity? What'd the survey say? You don't need a $1,000 for the Boys Brotherhood Republic. Popcorn, something makes you thirsty. Heating pad stops your backache. Seafood to put lemon on 1 year for an engagement. Car trouble, run out of gas. Right. Teenagers come home late. We're coming right back. Don't go away. New York, Knicks City Dancers. Beat the big boy. We're back to $10,000. Boys Brotherhood Republic should have it because of the wonderful girls from the New York Knicks as we put 15 seconds on that clock. Good luck, Heather. We ask 100 people these 5 questions. Name the one specific thing you dropped from your diet that you miss the most.
Ice cream.
A word used to describe someone who's a creep.
A jerk.
How long can you talk on the phone before you get tired?
Half an hour.
Name something that can be chartered.
A direction.
Something a toy doll does. Can she answer that last one since I bobbled? Something a toy doll does.
Talk.
Turn around. Name the one thing you dropped from your diet that you missed the most, you said. Ice cream. Survey said. 18. A word used to describe someone who's a creep, you said. Jerk. Survey said. 34. How long can you talk on the phone before you get tired? Maybe a half an hour, survey said. Definitely. 28 agreed, up to 80. Name something that can be chartered, you said. You could charter directions. Survey said. We'll just scoot past that one. Something a doll does. That's a toy, you said. They talk, survey said. Excellent, 31. Cover the answer. Put your back with your partner. Susan. 89 from $10,000. You look right into America. 20 seconds on the clock. Revealing our answers. Bring it home. We ask 100 people. Name the one specific thing you dropped from your diet that you miss the most.
French fries.
A word used to describe someone who's a creep.
Jerk.
Try again.
Pass.
How long can you talk on the phone before you get tired?
An hour.
Name something that can be chartered.
A boat.
Something a toy doll does.
Pass.
How long can you talk on the phone before you get tired?
An hour.
Excuse me, a word used to describe someone who's a creep. A word used to describe someone who's a creep.
Jerk.
Turn. Try. That's it. Okay, you know what? The only person screwed up more than you was me. So, you got 3 to try to get 89 in. Let's hope you do it. Name the one thing you dropped from your diet that you missed the most, you said. French fries. Survey said 0. The number one answer was candy, chocolate. No one said. Nobody said.
I didn't say chocolate.
Well, it's okay. You have a couple of more to do it. A word used to describe someone who's a creep. Now, for some reason, you gals from New York like to call people a jerk. You said it 3 times, and it was already given once before. So you had to pass on that, and you got no points. The number one answer, jerk. And they actually have a list of guys' names beside it who qualify.
Probably know them.
Yes. How long can you talk on the phone before you get tired, you said? 1 hour. This could be good. What did the survey say? Only 9. The number one answer was 30 minutes. Something that can be chartered as opposed to directions, you said.
Good
A boat.
answer. Good answer.
What did our survey say? 22. Bus was the number one answer. It looks like $5 a point because when I ask you something a toy doll does, you said 2. Pass. We did not make it back. $5 a point gives you great charity. $710. Come in, Hugger. The big board wasn't that tough, but somehow we didn't get it. Hurry back. We'll be here. Here we go. For $10,000, we put 15 seconds on the clock for the boys' Brotherhood Republic. Good luck, Kimberly.
Thank you.
All the people of New York have their fingers crossed. We ask 100 people across this great land. Name something that you would see around a fireplace.
Firewood.
The night with the worst TV programs.
Monday.
The month you winterize your car.
October.
The busiest day of the year for long-distance calls.
Christmas.
The kind of place where you stand in a ticket line.
Movies.
That is 5. Turn around. Something that you would see around a fireplace, you said. You would see firewood, survey said. 40. The night with the worst TV programs you chose. Monday, survey said. 16. The month you winterize your car, you chose. The month of October, the survey chose. 50. The busiest day of the year for long-distance calls, you said. Christmas. What'd the survey say? Big what? Kind of place where you stand in a long ticket line. You're the best player I've ever seen on this show. You said the movies. What did the survey say? You did it all by yourself. $1,000 for the Knicks City Republic. All because of the Knicks City Dancers. Firewood number 1, Wednesday, the worst TV program. October, you winterize your car. Mother's Day, most phone calls. Movie number 1 answer for a long ticket line. We're coming back with some special announcements. Don't go away. We are back. We've had an exciting week. We've had 5 fantastic women representing the New York Knicks. They have won $22,456 for the Boys Brotherhood Republic. The LA Laker girls won 2 of the 3. The big board was tough, but I would like you to know that because of your great efforts, the Magic Johnson Foundation will receive $5,000 in Family Feud. Thanks for watching. See you next time.